We live? Hello, hello. Sorry, not that loud. Hello, everyone. It's me, Chuck Jose, here for a brand new and exciting vlog video. Woohoo! And holy dinosaur crap. Has it been that long? Yes, it has, because of personal stuff going on. And I just want to show you something very special right now. If you know about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, then there's a good chance that you know about ta-da! The comic books that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is based on. This right here is one of many Silver Surfer comics that came out in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. And according to Stan Lee himself, this was his favorite character that he ever had a part in his creation on. No jokes, this was Stan Lee's favorite creation when he worked at Marvel at the time. As you can see, this is Silver Surfer trying to outsmart Thanos right here. Just look at that wonderful art, folks. Looks wonderful. This was back when this was back when Marvel Comics was good and didn't start having stories where it was all current year bull crap. When it wasn't current year bullshit 99% of the time before everything got, identity politicked up the butthole, am I right? That's exactly what I'm talking about here, folks. So anyway, but yeah, here is Thanos. Oh yeah, here is a Silver Surfer comic written by Steve Engelhardt or Jim Starlin himself. Call him Thanos. Call him Death. First issue of a new era of greatness from Marvel Comics. By the way, if you're wondering where I got these comic books from, I got these from a comic book store in Windsor called Paper Heroes. And if you're wondering how I got these comic books for my birthday, simple. I used my frickin' birthday money to buy them. That's right. I got my birthday money in order to buy these comic books. And if you're wondering, this Silver Surfer comic right here is written by Jim Valentino. Yeah, and the art, well, it's by someone else, not by Jim Valentino. And as you can see here, it looks like half-naked Adam Warlock going toe-to-toe with Norrin Radd, a.k.a. the Silver Surfer. Yes, and you see that classic Marvel Comics logo right there, folks? Ah, yes. That's back when Marvel gave a shit about comics and storytelling rather than shoving woke agendas down our throat. As you can see, this Silver Surfer comic dates from 1987. As I said before, written by Jim Valentino. And here is another Silver Surfer comic where he's going up against Namor, and you can see Rick Jones and the Incredible Hulk on the cover art too. Oh, by the way, this comic dates from 1992, and it was written by Jim Starlin, I think. Annual, The Return of the Defenders, Part 3. Yeah, you can see Namor the Submariner. And before anyone goes any further, no, not Namor from Wakanda Forever. No, not that garbage. This is the real Prince Namor right here, who's obviously under the control of an evil Marvel supervillain, trying to kill Silver Surfer right here, while other bad guys are here in the background. And this is Hulk just freaking out. I love how these older comics look so nostalgic now, don't they? Oh yeah, this was made in 1992. This was back when Marvel was celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Incredible Hulk. And now the Incredible Hulk is over 50 years old now. I know, right? Time flies, doesn't it, folks? Imagine that. The Incredible Hulk is over 50 years old now. That's wonderful. And here, this was made when Marvel turned 50 years old at the time. Oh yeah, Captain America turned 50 years old at the time. This is another classic Silver Surfer comic written by Jim Starlin or Steve Engelhardt. This is Thanos. This is Thanos next to the Marvel Comics supervillain Mephisto right here. You see him? Here's Mephisto. And here's effing Thanos. the one who got the Infinity Gauntlet. By the way, if you're wondering, by the way, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it was Iron Man, aka Tony Stark, played by Robert Downey Jr., who got the Infinity Gauntlet from Thanos, and it was sadly he who snapped himself out of existence because he had to save Earth from the supervillain known as Thanos. That's why. But in the comics, as in the comics written by Jim Starlin, it was Adam Warlock, created by Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, who premiered in 1967 in a 1967 era Fantastic Four comic. It was Adam Warlock, originally known as him, who made his debut in '67, who was responsible for taking down Thanos in the first place with the Infinity Gauntlet. But the fact that the MCU and Disney seem to be introducing Adam Warlock after he's supposed to defeat Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, but this time it's Iron Man defeating Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, and by now Adam Warlock is probably dead by now. Yeah, that just doesn't make any sense. But hey, it's Disney. They can do whatever the hell they want. Because, it's frickin' Disney after all. But I digress. That's enough of my rants right there. And here we have another Silver Surfer comic written by Jim. This is from 1984, I think. The Living Bomb! Yeah, he looks pretty cool now, doesn't he? Yeah, this is back when Marvel Comics was allowed to be great. And this is a John Byrne era Avengers comic that I got also at Paper Heroes. There were so many classic and modern day Marvel and DC Image Comics, Dark Horse Comics, and Fantagraphics comics there at the NIDW comics there at Paper Heroes that the only comic books I was looking for there at Paper Heroes were all the back issues, because I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to modern day DC and Marvel comics, they're just effing disgusting. I mean, I'm not gonna go off on a tangent on why current DC and Marvel comics suck, but let's just say they promote the message. Why? Because Warner Brothers and Disney are up shit's creek without a paddle. That's why. But I digress. Anyway, here you have Captain America, Prince Namor. Fun fact, Namor is one of the oldest Marvel Comics characters that they ever created, as early as 1949. Anyway, Captain America, Thanos, Thor, Odinson, aka Thor right here on the ground, Captain America with his shield, and Prince Namor and She-Hulk being defeated by the evil supervillain Blastaar in this Avengers comic that was written by John Byrne. Yeah, it was written by John Byrne himself, folks. So let's take a look then, shall we? Because this is back when Avengers was good. So Avengers, assemble! Oh, Bayou Billy on the NES. Remember Bayou Billy, folks? Back when Nintendo ruled the world? Yeah, if you can tell, this comic book is from the 1980s. See? Written by John Byrne. Breakdowns by Paul Ryan. Finishes by Tom Palmer and Howard Mack. Yeah, Tom DeFalco. Concerned onlooker. Those are some crazy credits there. But yeah, look how wonderful this classic art is, folks. Not only that, this comic also features an appearance by the Eternals, too. The Eternals were created by Jack Kirby in the 1970s after he returned to Marvel Comics after coming back from DC Comics, where he was responsible for creating the New Gods over at DC Comics. So yeah, this was written by John Byrne himself. And here's Prince Namor trying to save Here's Namor the Submariner trying to save Captain America right here, folks. As you can see, Captain America here has blonde hair. Why? That was probably a decision on the editorial's part. Yeah, here's She-Hulk talking to Captain America about Blastaar's invasion. Thor, he's got Blastaar right in his way trying to kill him, but that's unsuccessful. Yeah, it looks pretty awesome now, doesn't it? Yeah, back when Marvel Comics gave us good comics, but now today they just give us overproduced crap. Why? You may want to thank Disney for buying them in 2009. And also, I know I'm late to the party now, but rest in peace, Stan Lee. You were one of the greatest comic book writers of the 20th century. And Jack Kirby as well, too. And, of course, how could I forget Jack Kirby? This last comic I want to show, Boris Karloff, Tales of Mystery. The disbelieving landlord purchased this house, best left undisturbed. This is a rarity here, folks. This is a Boris Karloff Tales of Mystery comic published by Gold Key Comics, formerly known as Dell Comics well, let's just say because they were more of a comic book company that was known for making tie-ins to well-known franchises rather than their own original stuff like DC and Marvel at the time, and Charlton Comics as well. But with that being said, that's going to cover it for this brand new and exciting Chuck Jose vlog video on my YouTube channel. And oh look, this is a Marvel game by TSR, the new dungeon game starring Marvel characters. You know, to tie into Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. So, if you've actually read these comics beforehand, before I made this video, just remember one important thing right now. Hit that notification bell for when new videos drop here on the Chuck Jose channel. And until next time, I'm Chuck Jose, signing out. Peace out, home dog. And until next time, I will be back. For my name is Chuck Jose the Third. Bye, everybody, and no, this video is not for kids. So, there's that.